You're listening to Productivity Monsters in the Morning. We are the energy volt your real estate business needs to get you up and out and excited and productive for the day. We go over trending topics and things that really matter in the market of the moment. Here are your hosts, Tiffany Hampton and Brooke Silva.
What's up, my friend?
Hello, hello.
So what a drive into Boston, Massachusetts, wherever I am at this moment. So many accidents.
Really? It's so nice out.
You would think. Well, no accidents during the snowstorms. Let's do it on a beautiful sunny day.
Wow. Wow.
So I'm a little late for life, but that's okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep. Had to take my coaching call from the car, ask for the recording because I couldn't take great notes. Ugh. Wasn't simple.
That's not like you.
And it wasn't simple.
No.
Nope.
So let's talk about something that I found super interesting. And that is how simplicity works.
How simplicity works. Do we know how simplicity works?
So this weekend, I had the absolute pleasure, and let me tell you, I choose when I work, and it is very rare for me to work a weekend. But there is a crew and a team or group or whatever they're called of almost dual career agents. They only get to watch recordings. They don't get live interactions. They're doing the best they can. So to take one Saturday a quarter and go out and work with them is always, I get as much out of it as I think they do. It feels good. I think I have a soft spot for dual career because my husband was one.
Yeah. Well, I had my dual career last night, and it's a different type of energy and it's a different type of fun.
It is. And then what I love about them is that they're just so hungry, and it's no nonsense because we have to get through the stuff. They know they don't have time. So what we did was we ran an ad as a team. And last night it was 88 leads. As of this morning, hold on, I just pulled it and sent the picture. 97 leads. They're at 36 cents per lead right now. And they ran it on Facebook and Instagram, a dual channel one.
Well, let's just pause right here. Some of our larger teams pay a monthly subscription for lead aggregators. That is far more than that per lead.
Far more. And I actually flipped someone back into Command yesterday who had it with their ROI is $1,500 per lead. That's disgusting. And I said, well, I'm getting, I'm getting 36 cents a lead. And the simplicity came in this. We didn't over mow for it. It's in a place that does not have waterfront access. This is not a luxury home. It said price improvement. That's it. And it had what it was. Click here to book your private showing. That's it. And we went out. We didn't do any special targeting. We didn't go in and we did whatever Command said to do. Use the Facebook lead form. And that's it. That's it.
Right. Well, and it comes back to simple, not easy, right? Because the not easy part is you have to, well, let me rephrase. The mindset is the not easy part, because the simple is you just make sure your command is set up. And we have a great document to make sure your command is set up. It's taking 5 minutes to do it.
Well, that's what it was. It was making sure everybody was set up. It took under 10 minutes to make sure everybody's Facebooks and everybody was logged in where they needed to be. Payment was updated, and we had a smart plan in place. Because the Rainmaker had a moment of panic where she was like, oh my God, I think we have to shut this off. I don't want to. And I was like, don't forget, these people are being communicated with even when you're not doing it. And that took the relief came off. And I said, remember, your job is to jump in on the human side of things and talk to these people, but they are getting emails from you with the information that they are requiring, and they're responding and they're looking at things. And it was such a freeing moment for her to know that spending, we haven't even hit the ad spend of $50. We only spent $50 for 10 days. We haven't even hit the ad spend, and she's going to go over 100 leads today on this ad. And now that might not happen all the time. But I was also talking to my friend Jim this morning, who's sports and entertainment in the South, because I posted about it. He's like, what did you do? And I was like, simple. And I showed him, he's like, we're just overcomplicating. He goes, I find that when I am not consistently posting on my Facebook and posting ads, that my quality goes down. My quality of leads go down. He goes, not every ad's going to hit, but I need my face to be the one that people are seeing all the time.
Right. Well, you want that I see you everywhere.
Right.
And they really don't. They see you on their social media. They just scroll social media so much that they see you all the time.
Right. And you know what he said? He goes, they won't click, but they'll call me because I have my phone number and everything in the ad. And so does, almost all of our agents do as well. He's like, but they just call me. So I mark my lead source as Facebook ad because they tell me, we just saw your ad on Facebook. And he goes, and I'm not advertising properties on my social media posts. I'm only using the ad. So I know it's an ad and I know it's working, but they may not have clicked the button to say, hey, here's my info.
Well, that's where tracking is the most important part of it, right? And this is so funny. Like, we did not plan this. I was on my coaching call earlier today, 8 a.m. And the one conversation we had was like, okay, what's the goal, right? Because I was like, this is my vision, this is my dream. Where am I wrong? What am I missing? Right? And I do that with another human being because I have blind spots. So we went through, okay, what's the goal? And I talked about what our regional goal was. I said, this is what I'm envisioning. And he said, well, what does that problem solve? Where are the holes? And then how are you going to track the results? Right? It's that simple.
So simple.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel it though some days.
No, because you actually have to take time out from the busyness in your head and clear it.
Yep. I had a lot of think time last week, which is rare. Like, I had a lot of alone spots in my world, and that was nice. I wrote a really cool event. Like, the things are, and it's the most simplistic thing on the planet. And it's funny how simple has come back full circle to me this week, because, when I'm talking about this ad to people last night and today, they're like, well, what did you target? What did you do? I said, nothing. I left all the defaults on. We are overcomplicating everything we're doing. Every newsletter. I had a conversation with an agent yesterday. She wanted to know how to create all these custom newsletters. And I said, don't. Nobody cares. You're missing the point. She's like, but I need a newsletter to door knock. I said, why? They don't care about you. They don't know you yet.
They just want to know what's going on, what's in it for them, and why should they look at this.
So she's going to end up working with her. I helped her connect with her lender. He has no cost marketing for them. And they're going to co-brand something so that when she's out door knocking in her neighborhoods, she has an item of value.
Yep.
Then she can capture more information. But she's like, you're right. I am spending more time designing something that nobody cares about that gets thrown away. But she had to come to that realization. We had to have that conversation. And it wasn't, my clients love this. No, they don't. Your clients might. But when I say like you're making marketing, that's to bring in people who are not in your world already.
Yep.
And guess what? Sometimes your clients don't even like your stuff, because the message for all is not the message for a few. And when people feel like you don't value them, they're going to unsubscribe. They're going to throw things away. I throw away, I don't know about you, I get probably 30 to 40 postcards a week from realtors. We're in an area that is being developed around us, and we're being hit hard to sell.
What did I tell you?
If
it's pretty and it looks like you spent too much time building it, which you probably did, it usually gets deleted or thrown away. And it's not personal, but I don't want to be sold.
You know what's fascinating? I have not received one door knock, one handwritten note asking me about my neighborhood, what I think about the houses that are being torn down and built up. Not one person has sent something handwritten. But let me tell you, if somebody did send something handwritten, I open it.
Yeah.
I open it. I always will.
Yep.
It's just fascinating.
100%.
It's just fascinating. Keep it simple. Keep it so, so simple. Keep it. We overthink things. We come from an agent brain instead of a consumer brain. And sometimes when I sit down and I show people things, that's the hardest pill to swallow, is that we have to, we've been realtors for so long, you know, we live inside the real estate world, that they struggle to remember that not everybody's open to right now to hear the message we have for them. So here's my tech call for you. Get your marketing profiles in whatever system you have clean. Make sure that your information is the same across the board. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to try to find someone and I can't click on a phone number or tap on a phone number or an email to get to someone. It drives me bananas. And at the end of the day, simplicity is going to win, because not everybody is about flash. Right. And not every market's the luxury market or the sports market or the commercial market. The marketing you're doing on Facebook is to cast a wide net, to try to bring people in and add them to your pipeline. Remember, if somebody comes in, they're an opportunity to work with them, or they're an opportunity to get the chance to work with them. So we're going to drip on them, or we're going to work with them. And we've just got to then move on to the next, and keep building and growing.
As long as you have great smart plans to do the work behind the scenes as you're moving on.
Exactly. Less automation to the consumers. Let the automation make you more human.
Yep. 100%. All right, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow.